Hello everyone, this is Spazzy Wings, and we're playing the demo for Eldarya. And I said we, and that it also includes Bloody Nitori.
It's me. I don't know a lot about this game. It's pretty cool though. From the creators of My Candy Loves, or Sucre.
Yeah, the American translation was My Candy Love, and I have mixed feelings because I kind of rage quit on that game.
Yeah, they were problematic. And we have this guy.
Yeah, this is Keto, and sadly he's not dateable in this game.
Which is sad, because he's pretty cool.
And lag.
Yeah, lag.
The image keeps on crashing. And then there was like another problem that I was having when I was recording it.
Some of the text links don't work. When you click them. Which I guess is lag.
And because I'm using Google Translate, some of the things are spotty.
Yeah, even more lag. So yeah, but it's amazing that it works. So that's nice.
You are entitled to a single question. Hurry.
He tells you are correct. And apparently me correct. That's terrible. And
I could have just said I want to discover the new creatures.
fair enough.
That would have been fun.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like a raising sim along with dating.
That
you
would
can date people, but you also get a little creature.
That would work, yeah.
Yeah. Because see, I don't know anything about game other than it's texture and sword, and he disappears because why? But
Yeah, just
cool.
meh.
He's got nice books. You can see his books better.
Yeah.
He's standing to the side. He's doing us a favor.
Or he's like, and this was when I was freaking out.
Yeah.
And wow, another part of it. Just what just happened?
It's
oh
a
my
bit difficult.
god.
Yeah, where's all the explanation, man?
No. This was
there's
another
double.
part of the lag. Like they double and
Yeah.
triple even.
Double all their options. So you
Yeah.
get like a huge freaking wall of options. And some cool
Great
stuff.
Carriel is divided into 4 sub-guards. Now this is hilarious.
I love Great Carriel. It's my favorite country. There are 4 parts of Great Carriel. The Great Caretail, the Great Care midsection, the Great Care upper midsection, and the Great Care head, upon which rests the Great Care hat,
Oh my
which is a
goodness.
small nurse cap that all Great Care eels wear to administer.
I think they were
glorious
trying to say something else, but this is why people don't recommend you using Google Translate.
This is fair. It's
And wow, look, they doubled it again.
all the options.
And
Dude.
I think I've stayed mostly in this area, just trying to click on which one.
Yeah, it just would not work.
I was thinking about going Obsidian, but Abscess was my second choice. I don't know. There's kind of a thing that I'm having trouble with. Like the Obsidian guard, I think would have the orc character, but it would be fun to have like that also white-haired tan guy character that was there.
Oh, so depending on which guard you go into, you have various people you can have more interactions with.
Yeah.
That's cool. And they're of various races. That is enjoyable.
Yeah, I think I saw like the orc character for it. If he turns out to be the Ken in this series, I'm gonna be mad.
Well, that's fair.
Because, to be honest, unlike Ken, I'm not a huge fan of orcs.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I totes loved Ken, like, when I was first playing this game. And I was a little bit sad, but then I got really excited because I heard he comes back, but then as this derpy beast shown in form. That makes me want to cringe, and makes me want to say, why?
You're right, because it shouldn't, I don't know. It kind of
It
defeats
just,
the purpose
it just
of
shows
liking
how
Ken.
shallow your main character is, and I don't want to be that character.
Well, that's fair. You are kind of pigeonholed into one player character, and your choices reflect this very limited sort of sense. I mean, every dating sim has this issue. Honestly. All of them.
But at least, like, it's different with Kadowa Shoujo. That's like, I always recommend that series because...
It is fairly good. I mean, there were moments where I was very frustrated with the player character, but it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because you have a choice between good ending and bad ending, and...
Right. It's just sometimes you wish you could jump ahead of a couple options. Yeah. Because if you have foreknowledge of
Yeah.
what a certain person is wanting, it's frustrating to see
Is.
all those ises, all the
Yes.
same options over and over. See? Work out.
See, I like this guy. He's kind of hilarious, and
You've asked so many questions, God. I told you one.
yeah, it's just kind of sad. Please tell me you're available. He'll tell you no. Guy dredging, also known as guy dating.
Guy dredging is my favorite.
I'm dredging with this guy I met online.
Yeah, you just take out a giant fork.
And look, 3 times, and I actually had to read past all this just to see. He's all like, no, I can't be.
You're right. The stupid text box is blocking his speeches. And with an expression like that, you do feel one.
Yeah.
Because he's so just...
See, I liked Kara. I wish there was guys like him and Ken.
Yeah, and more of the dating
Yeah.
that were actually eligible.
And this is where I'm kind of still spooked, because the character might still be annoying.
Yeah, your player character.
Still like Candy. I'm just really mad right now because I rage quit on the 12th episode because of homophobia.
There was kind of some sad stuff. Because you think, oh man, I'm homosexual, you're gonna have Ken for your character, that's pretty cool. But then your PC is just like, homosexuality, isn't that wrong? And it's like, no, you idiot. God, why would you go so far?
And I already liked it. And also, I forgot to tell you, fun fact, I played the previous dating sim the creator made, My Candy Love. And here's a picture made by someone. I kind of requested this from someone from France, and they're basically my 2 favorite characters from My Candy Love, Dakota and Ken. Ken pre-military, that is. Oh yeah, difference was, like, I kind of loved how Dakota told off Lysander. Like, at first Lysander was, like, my 2nd favorite, but then I realized he was a total misogynist. Well, I won't say misogynist, but he kind of stereotyped female characters, and I kind of didn't like that. So, that's why I kind of stopped liking the game. It was kind of sad, but I had to get out of it.
But yeah, Lysander's very
old-fashioned.
Yes, and of course this comes with the kind of assumptions like, oh, chivalry, and all the issues prevalent with it.
I could totally see him as a fedora-wearing dude bro. That was the best part.
Yeah, like if over a couple... After a while, he'd probably become that way. At first he would mean perfectly well, but then he'd realize, oh wait, stuff. And then he'd probably fall into that kind of crap.
Yeah, it's kind of pathetic if you ask me, but...
Well, that's kind of the definition of pathetic.
And that was our end of the bargain. Anyway, there's a good side to this, and I made 2 characters from playing in the My Candy Love forums. Unlike Chino, I know she means well, but there was like some things that I don't like in some of her viewpoints, and it kind of shows when she portrays it in Candy. But unlike them, I've met a lot of people that actually felt the same way about episode 12 and the treatment of Alexia in that. And so far, these 2 characters also came from it, Horatio and Anna. I kind of loved playing around with these characters because they both are very different from like the usual My Candy Love characters. Or at least My Candy Love OCs, if you will. See, you have Horatio, who's basically a prodigy, yeah. And a lot of his inspiration came from Femio from Princess Tutu. I think a lot of people would have picked that up if they watched the series and knew what I was talking about. Meanwhile, there was Anna, and Anna's a little bit more complex than Horatio, and I'm really sorry that it shows. But with Anna, you basically have what would have happened if I actually made Lysander. A mysterious mute girl. But then after I left the My Candy Love site, after rage quitting on episode 12, they became mainstream in my main cast of characters. In fact, I actually made a comic where Boxer and Ani get introduced to these two, with Horatio kind of being the Saison Marguerite to the Brittany Matthews of Slippy Artista. I'm sorry for making a most popular girls in school reference, but I kind of had to because there was actually a reference to it in there. So at the same time, there's other renditions to this, and everyone started to miss me back on My Candy Love, and I'm really sad that that happened. I'm sorry, Rocky, I'm sorry, Puku, but we'll see each other on Eldarya? I mean, that could totally work. I mean, unlike the genre My Candy Love was going for, because My Candy Love kind of ruined the whole school life genre for me. But anyway, unlike that, I totally love the fantasy genre. I've been reading Gail Carriger's Soulless series. Actually, it's called the Parasol Protectorate, but whatever. And I've been a huge fan of Jim Butcher's Dresden Files series.
Nice.
And I've been raised around loving fantasy series since I was very young, so yeah.
No problem there.
And sorry for commenting mostly about My Candy Love, but because the creator did make My Candy Love, I had to reference it in Eldarya at least a couple times.
That gives people context.
Yeah. Like, nice context.
That's right. And it gives you, shows them your reason for looking into this too. Other than the fantasy elements and hope.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully the translations, when America finally gets a translation of the Eldarya series, won't be as ridiculous as what we've seen here. I mean, wow. I mean, that I think is my only complaint so far.
And that's easily fixable.
And improvements on the playable character would be nice too. I mean, I hope they could do personality customization as well as just physical customization.
Yeah. Make your character your own.
Yeah.
Instead of playing a role.
Because that would be fun, and I think I would have enjoyed that series overall.
Yeah. I just hope that they produce it. It'd be great.
Yeah. And that ends our video, and I hope we see you all in the near future.
Yeah, see you.
Peace.